What is Tibetan Buddhism and its distinctive features? Have you ever wondered how a religion can blend so many different traditions and beliefs? Tibetan Buddhism is a fascinating example of this. It is a branch of Vajrayana Buddhism that took shape in Tibet, starting from the 7th century of the Common Era. This unique form of Buddhism combines deep philosophical ideas with esoteric rituals that have roots in Central Asia and India. One of the standout features of Tibetan Buddhism is its integration of philosophy and tantra. It emphasizes both intellectual study and complex rituals. Philosophical schools like Madhyamaka focus on understanding reality and emptiness. On the other hand, tantric practices involve visualization, chanting mantras, and engaging in deity yoga, all aimed at achieving spiritual transformation. In Tibetan society, both monks and lay practitioners play active roles in religious life. Before the Chinese takeover in the 1950s, about 1/4 of the Tibetan population was part of religious orders. This reflects how central Tibetan Buddhism is to social organization and community life. Another distinctive aspect is the system of reincarnating spiritual leaders known as Tulkus. The Dalai Lama is the most famous example of this system, which combines spiritual and temporal authority. This practice ensures continuity in religious leadership and helps maintain stability within the community. Tibetan Buddhism also shows a remarkable syncretism with indigenous beliefs. It incorporates many deities and spirits from the Bon tradition, which is the native religion of Tibet. This blending creates a worldview where the living and the dead, as well as the material and spiritual realms, are closely interconnected. Practices like trance mediumship and oracle consultations illustrate this connection with local traditions. The religion features a rich pantheon of deities, each representing different psychological states and spiritual qualities. Some deities are peaceful, while others are wrathful. This diversity makes Tibetan Buddhism both philosophically sophisticated and accessible to everyday people. Historically, Buddhism entered Tibet mainly between the 7th and 10th centuries through influential teachers like Padmasambhava and Shantarikshita. Later reformers, such as Atisha, helped establish major sects, including the Gelugpa order, which is politically dominant and includes the Dalai Lama. From an anthropological viewpoint, Tibetan Buddhism demonstrates how a major world religion adapts to local cultures and social contexts. It is a dynamic tradition that reflects the geographic spread of Buddhism and the innovation and diffusion of religious ideas. Tibetan Buddhism's coexistence with indigenous beliefs and its role in governance highlight the complex interactions between religion, society, and power in human behavioral ecology. This shows how Tibetan Buddhism serves as both a spiritual path and a social institution deeply embedded in the lives of Tibetan people.